shit. Y'all a team? Huh?
You was expecting an answer to that, bitch?
Nah, yeah, now you're on. Now you're on the job. Yeah, that's cool.
No, I hear you.
Act accordingly then.
I did, obviously.
That's your defense mechanism, calling me a bitch, huh?
No, bro, why I gotta do that?
Cause you gay.
Well,
I know you do that. Still don't do anything, fool. What the fuck is this logic?
It's week 9 of the NFL. And today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Raiders and the Lions, and it comes your way next.
So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And what a performance he is coming off of. I know that this is a different era of football where we're throwing it around a heck of a lot more, but still, over 500 yards passing.
500.
That's phenomenal, incredible. Let's see if he can take last week's game and carry it forward and have another similar performance.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run.
Damn game.
Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And this carry down is productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They hand it off to Mostert. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Play number 9.
I don't think he has a touchdown all year.
They need 9 yards on 3rd down. shotgun now for Brady. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Hey, you just said Darius Slayton scored a touchdown,
nice
right?
Patience right there. Put him on the right side.
That's only their fifth touchdown that a receiver caught this year.
With a catch.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he's got this down to the 35.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Mostert a 1st down carry. This will wind up only getting him a couple.
Seemed like it.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
I'm not even thinking of a joke, bitch.
A quick throw by Brady, complete.
Not even thinking of
And
a
in a
joke.
lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Mostert. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. One more time with Mostert. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
We drafted that nigga right before they drafted Justin
ultimately kick a
Jefferson.
field goal
Some
would
stupid
feel very
shit.
disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Brady now on 3rd and goal.
It's cool. We drafted somebody last year that's gonna fuck y'all up every year we play y'all.
A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing, Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Reynolds. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now Jones. So that'll go as a 4-yard. And the Raiders have got him. Josh Allen drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. Here comes the Lions punter now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Meanwhile, Brady's throw there taken in by Dorsett. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He finds his man. Complete. That's 4th. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Jones got his man complete over the middle. It's Anderson. Anderson loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation, because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Nah. Caitlyn Jenner goes as a woman.
And he's got it past the 30
like,
before he's hit and dropped.
Nah, I seen somebody that worked in Wegmans. This is my first time ever seeing that shit. They had they name on the name tag and it said they or them or as their pronoun.
Now Mostert. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with a tackle.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And hang on here, because still down after that play is Marquise Brown. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Jones now throwing up, and down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Josh Allen picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field.
This nigga Dalvin Cook is crazy. You said Trent Williams?
Field position. Here's Mostert, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The damn Seahawks in there is not even in the league. In the chat. He just joined the league and left the chat. So we got to wait till 8 o'clock for them to skip it.
3rd in the nose of the football. Mostert. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles.
They're not a computer. The nigga joined, he was in the chat or whatever and joined the league, and then he left the chat, but he's still in the league.
Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball. Keep their offense.
But even if he do that, the Colts nigga was telling him to do that. Because he was like, I'm about to leave. They ain't do it, so he left. So now we got to wait till 8 o'clock still.
Running the counter with Mostert. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight takes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 9. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
I've got an idea. Let's get racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team he's going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
I think they're trying to get him to get the Seahawks.
3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
Brandon, I can just tell you from experience, there's nothing like pitching a shutout on defense, but even more so when it's a tight game. I mean, when every defensive play is crucial and you don't give up any points, boy, they're going to feel awfully good about themselves after this one.
Yeah.